Let me hit you with something most men don't want to hear. If you're faking confidence, you're already losing. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be more confident. The problem is thinking that you can skip a part where you have to earn it. You can't fake it till you make it forever. Eventually, the cracks show. And when they do, the people around you, especially other men, will see right through it. Real confidence doesn't come from pretending. It comes from mastering skills that matter, from knowing you've put in the work, from being the kind of man who can walk into a room and command respect, not because he's loud, but because he's competent. If you're tired of living like an actor and want to start living like a man of substance, my private coaching program is built for you. We focused on building real strength, real skill, and real self respect. This isn't for everyone, but if you're ready to stop pretending and start dominating, hit the first link in the description below and join us today. Now, let's get into exactly why faking confidence is holding you back and how mastering skill is the way forward. Point one, faking it makes you fragile. The problem with fake confidence is that it's fragile. It works for a minute. Maybe you walk a little taller, speak a little louder, pretend you're in control. But the second you're challenged, the second real stakes show up, it all falls apart. Fake confidence is like building a house on sand. It looks fine on the surface, but it can't hold up when life gets hard. And life will get hard. So if your confidence isn't built on a solid foundation, you're going to crack under pressure. That's not manhood. That's theater. That's delusion. Every time you try to fake confidence, you're reinforcing the idea that who you are right now isn't enough. You're telling yourself you need to wear a mask to be worthy. But men aren't meant to be actors. We're meant to be builders, doers, and leaders. We're meant to be competent. So instead of rehearsing how to look confident, focus on becoming someone who is actually confident because he's proven himself. That's how you build confidence that doesn't shake. You earn it through experience. You cement it through skill. Once you know you're capable, you don't need to fake anything. You just show up, do the job, and let the results speak. That's how you become dangerous in the best way possible. Point two, competence creates certainty in every situation. You know what really separates confident men from the rest? It's not how they dress or how they talk. It's how they carry themselves in uncertainty. And that certainty, that calm, collected control, comes from competence. Competence means you know what to do when things get tough. You've seen it before, you trained for it, and you've handled it. You don't need to bluff or talk yourself into being ready. You are ready. That's the difference. Let's say you've trained in boxing. You've taken hits, delivered hits, sparring for months. Now, when a guy acts tough at a bar, you don't need to prove anything. You're calm, not because you're pretending, but because you know how to handle the situation. It's the same with business, relationships, and leadership. If you build the skill, you carry quiet confidence everywhere you go, and people can feel it. You don't need to force it, you just live it. That kind of certainty can't be faked. It comes with repetition, challenge, failure, and grit. It comes from grinding through the process, mastering your craft, and getting scarred along the way. But once you've built it, you're unshakable. So if you want to walk into any room, any challenge, any test, and feel solid, stop chasing shortcuts. Get competent. Because when you know you don't have to guess, and that's where real confidence lives. Point three, mastering a skill builds identity, not just ability. Confidence isn't just about what you can do. It's about who you believe you are. And the fastest way to reshape your identity is to master a skill that forces you to grow. Most men never feel confident because they've never built a skill that matters. That's where confidence is born. In the struggle, in the repetition, in the quiet moment when no one is watching and you still show up. Mastery isn't about talent, it's about time, focus, and discipline. And once you've earned it, it changes how you see yourself. You don't walk around trying to convince yourself you're a man. You just are. Think about it. The man who's built his business from scratch doesn't need to brag. The man who forges his body through years of training doesn't need to post it every single day. The man who fought through setbacks, injuries, or losses to develop real skill, he knows who he is. That's what skill mastery does. It transforms your identity. You stop saying, I wish I was confident, and start looking like the man who doesn't ask permission to be powerful. And if you want to fast track that process, this is exactly what we do inside my private coaching program. We don't fake motivation. We build capable, tested men from the ground up. You bring the hunger and we bring the system. Hit the first link in the description to get started. Point 4, discipline, the hidden engine of real confidence. Here's something no one tells you. Confidence isn't built in the spotlight. It's built in the dark, in the grind, in the box, in the boring, repetitive, unsexy discipline of doing the same work day after day, even when no one is watching or motivating you. Discipline is what keeps you moving when fake confidence would have already quit. When you train yourself to keep going, even when it's hard, you become a different breed of man. And the world can tell. Discipline creates consistency. Consistency creates results. And results creates trust. Trust in yourself. That's the foundation of real confidence. When you wake up early and train, when you do the extra reps, when you stay focused while others drift off, you're proving to yourself that you're reliable, that you can be counted on, that you finish what you start. And that internal reputation is what separates the fakers from the finishers. Most guys want to feel good before they act, but real men act their way into feeling good. They let results fuel their self-worth, not feelings. So if you want confidence that doesn't fade, build discipline that doesn't quit. Do what you said you were going to do it well, and do it often. And watch how your belief in yourself skyrockets. Confidence isn't about loud talk. It's about quiet consistency. Build that and you'll never need to pretend again. Point 5. Confidence is earned in isolation, proven in public. There's a reason the strongest, most confident men in any room are the ones who don't need to say much. They've already earned their confidence in the places no one saw, during failure after failure when nobody clapped. Public wins are just the result of private work. If you want to look confident on stage, in a meeting, or in a high-pressure situation, you have to earn it in isolation. Too many men want to skip the lonely parts. They want the results without the reps. But every strong man you admire has gone through seasons of grinding in silence, of sacrificing comfort, of pushing past fear. And that's what forges their confidence. You want to stop faking it. Get serious about what you're doing when nobody's watching. The man who prepares in silence always dominates in public because he's earned his place. He's built his competence. And now his confidence is automatic. You don't need to shout. You just need proof. And that comes from doing the work when it's hard, boring, and thankless. Earn your stripes in private, and your confidence will echo without a single word. The bottom line is simple. If you want confidence, earn it. Don't fake it. Don't talk yourself into it. Build it through skill, through discipline, and through consistency. That's how real men do it. Forget the gimmicks, forget the performance. You don't need to pretend to be powerful when you've built the kind of competence that speaks for itself. And if you're done pretending, if you're ready to start building the kind of confidence that comes from real strength, skill, and structure, then it's time to join my private coaching program. We take this seriously. We train hard, we grow fast, and we build men who don't need to fake anything. Hit the first link in the description below. Your future self is waiting for the man you decide to become today. I'll see you on the other side.